Okay, let's do a few examples on adding integers, and the directions is telling us write addition sentences or match the pictures. So we have two negative circles on the left hand side. So we put -2 here plus, and we have two negative circles here, so it'd be -2. So we write it out, parentheses -2 plus parentheses -2, or you could write it out like make the negative sign elevated and put the 2 here plus and put the negative sign elevated again and put the 2 here. So either or would be the answer, final answer right here. -2 parentheses -2 plus parentheses -2, or you see the elevated -2 plus the elevated -2. So it could be either or. It's still the same answer. Okay, let's go to our next example. We have three positives, so you see the 3 plus sign, so we have three positives here, plus, and negative, we have three negatives here, so it's -3. So it would be 3 plus parentheses -3, or 3 plus elevated -3. So either answer would be correct, as you can see here. Okay, let's go to the next directions. It's telling us find a number that is missing from the equations. Think of the counters. So we have 2 plus blank equals -5. So we start out at 2, and we have to get to -5. So we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 steps to the left we have to move from 2 to -5. So it would be 2 plus -7, and the answer would be -5 as it landed here, as you can see, -5. So 2 plus -7 equals -5. Okay, let's go to the next example. We have -4 plus blank equals. So we start out at -4, and we need to get to +3. So we have to move 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, 6 step, 7 step. So it'd be 7 steps to the right. So it'd be -4 plus 7, and as you can see we landed on 3, so it equals to 3. So -4 plus 7 equals 3, and that's our final answer for that question. Okay, the directions is telling us solve the problems and observe the patterns. So we have, well, you know 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 5 is 0. Okay, it's getting more tricky. So we have 5 minus 6. Okay, we start out at 5, and we want to move 6 steps to the left because it's telling us -6 or -6. So we go 6 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we end up at -1, as you can see. So 5 minus 6 equals -1. So that's the answer for that one. We have 5 minus 7. We start out 5, and we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we move 7 steps to the left because we have a -7 on -2. So 5 minus 7 equals -2. And as you can see by these answers, we're going from 1, 0, -1, -2. So this must be 5 minus 8 must be -3, because as you can see it's going one step to the left. As you can see, each answers 1, 0, -1, -2, and -3. And then if you did 5 minus 9, that would be -4. You're moving 4 steps to the left. You know, I mean, you land at -4. So you start out at 5 and you move 9 spaces to the left and you end up at -4 is what I'm trying to say. So you see the pattern that is going around here. So let's now move on to a few exercise problems so we understand the concept. What are we doing here?